All right, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Don't pay any attention to all of our great.
Should
Should be afraid to do anything now.
Yeah. Go ahead and find yourself in a comfortable seated position. Does everyone have a block? You can close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. A nice neutral spine, and start slowing your breathing. Start to relax your mind and prepare for the practice. Always recognizing that our minds are very busy and will wander. That's completely natural. When that happens, recognize the thought, put it aside, and bring yourself back to here and now, only focusing on your body and your practice here today. Take a few breaths here to try to make that inhale and exhale each a little bit longer. And then go ahead and come back to that regular yoga breathing. Remembering that we'll use our breath throughout the entire practice to help us transition in and out of poses. But as we are holding a single pose, we will never hold our breath. We'll continue to breathe throughout. Maybe using that breath to sink a little deeper into certain poses on the exhale. Or maybe using it for the mental relaxation. When you inhale, bringing in positive energy, something you're excited about, something good that happened this weekend or that you're looking forward to. And as you exhale, feel yourself release anything that's weighing heavy on your mind, anything you're stressed or worried about. Take a moment here to do a quick body scan. Feeling yourself here on the mat. Feeling what part of your body is in contact with the mat or with other parts of your body. Recognizing what needs a little love and care during today's practice. On an inhale, we'll go ahead and lift our arms all the way up, palms come together at the top. As we exhale, the right hand comes to the left side of the face as the right ear drops to the right shoulder. That hand is not pulling or tugging, it's rather just kind of hanging heavy on your head to serve as a little extra weight. We inhale, arms go back up, head comes neutral. As we exhale this time, left ear drops to left shoulder, left hand resting on the right side of your face. Breathing into that stretch and feeling that stretch along the right side of your neck. this time as we inhale, our fingers interlock and our palms open up to the sky, reaching up nice and tall. And as we exhale, our hands come to rest on the back of our neck as our chin drops down towards our chest. Still keeping your nice, tall, neutral spine to feel that stretch along the back of your neck. Always listening to your body. If the stretch ever causes discomfort or pain, pull out of it a little bit. Inhale, arms go back up, palms together again. As we exhale, our right hand comes to our left knee as we go into a twist. That left hand is right behind our back, still sitting up nice and tall and relaxing those shoulders down. Allow yourself to untwist. As we inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, take it to the other side. Left hand comes to meet right knee. Right hand is placed behind. As you untwist, allow your arms to relax down on your knees again. We're going to go ahead and roll our neck in one direction, nice and slow and controlled. Trying to draw a circle while recognizing it's not a perfect circle. Go ahead and reverse, taking it the other way. Coming back neutral. Let's start by rolling those shoulders forwards first. Nice and slow. When you're ready, go ahead and take your circles backwards. Relaxing, arms come out to goalposts on either side. Inhale, and as you exhale, allow yourself to fall to the right side, opening up. Maybe you're just resting down on your hand, down on your forearm, or stretching all the way out. Whatever works with your body and feels good. Not looking down at the ground, rather opening your chest up towards the ceiling and breathing nice and deep into your stretch. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, go ahead and take it the other way. Inhale, coming back to center. Relax your arms down. Bringing our feet out in front of us. Our feet are flat on the mat and our knees are facing up towards the ceiling. Starting by maybe holding on to the back of your legs. Kind of shifting back and forth until you find yourself even on your sit bones. And then we're going to extend out for boat pose. So maybe you're just lifting here and that works, that's fine. Maybe releasing your hands, ideally working to get those legs out straight. But whatever modification you need today, find your balance. If you come out of it, that's fine. Get right back into it. Then you can relax your legs out in front. Sitting up nice and tall, hands are relaxed down on the mat next to us. Our toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. As we squeeze our legs, our heels lift just off the mat, sitting up tall for staff pose. You can relax your legs back down. And slowly start to walk your hands out, keeping a nice tall back to start. When you feel like you can't go any further, allow your back to round and walk those hands out. If you need, placing your strap around your feet here, whatever works. Allow your torso and head to hang heavy and find a comfortable position in this forward fold here. As your mind drifts, bring it back to your body in the practice right now. Find that nice yoga breath again and use it. Maybe on those exhales, folding a little bit further if you can. On an inhale, we'll start to walk our hands in. Sitting up nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae, stacking on top of each other. The head is the last thing to come up. You can go ahead and come into a straddle. It can be a small straddle or a wide straddle, whatever works for you. Hands are right in front of us on the mat. And we'll slowly start to walk them out again. Rounding that back when you need. Coming into a wide angle forward fold. For a deeper stretch, pointing those toes up towards the ceiling. Walking your hands over to the right foot. Walking those hands back to the center, skipping the center and taking over to the left side. Again, always using your strap or modifying as you need. Hands walk back towards the center, and then nice and slow we walk our hands in and sit back up. From here, however is comfortable and works with your body, we're going to get into child's pose. So I take my legs over and kind of swing my knees back around. Our feet and our ankles come together in the back. Your knees maybe widen a little bit, hips widen. We sit back and push those hands towards the front of our mat. Allowing that head to rest down. Finding a comfortable position that works with your body. Remembering that child's pose is that position for you to come to during the practice at any time if you need to catch your breath. Take a moment to simply reflect on how practice is going. Or if something becomes too difficult and you need to modify, you can always come and relax in child's pose. Take a few more deep breaths here, focusing only on your breath. Feeling your lungs fill with air as you inhale. And feeling them empty as you exhale. Remaining in child's pose, we're going to walk our hands over towards the right side to feel a nice stretch along the left side of your, down your shoulder and your arm, down your torso. Walking back to center, skipping center and taking it over to the left side of our mat to feel that stretch, this time along the right side of our body. Walking back to center for one more breath. And then pushing up to tabletops position, all fours. Spreading out your fingertips, engaging your whole hand with the mat. On an inhale, we're going to lift our right arm, open the right side of our body. And on an exhale, we're going to sweep down, not resting on the ground, simply reaching under our arm and inhale back up, open. One more time, just like that, exhale down, inhale up. This time on the exhale, go ahead and allow yourself to come in contact with the mat, relaxing that right shoulder down for a nice shoulder stretch here. Reaching that right arm out to feel that stretch along the back of your arm and shoulder as if you're reaching for that wall across the room. Coming back to all fours. We'll take it on the other side. So we inhale, open up that left arm, left side opens. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale back up. This time as you exhale, go ahead and relax down onto that shoulder. Coming back to all four, finding a nice neutral spine. And then on your own breath, go ahead and do a few cat-cow. Nice and slow, letting your breath really guide you here. One more each way. Coming back to a neutral spine. We're going to go ahead and lift up that right arm and extend the left leg back behind. Find your balance here. Maybe you're just hovering off the ground and that's fine. Ideally reaching to get that arm up by your ear. Squeezing your core. And exhale back down. On the inhale, left arm comes up, right leg extends back. And exhale back down. One more time on each side. So first, right arm, left leg. Staying here if you're comfortable, or taking it back for tiger pose if you choose. Exhale, relax back to the mat. Left arm, right leg, staying here or reaching back. Whatever works with your body today. Recognizing that's different day to day, side to side. Exhale down. Tucking our toes under, push back for the first downward facing dog. As if there's a string attached to our tailbone pulling us up towards the ceiling. We're forming a nice upside down V. Maybe pedaling out your ankles, alternating bending legs, going up on your toes, whatever feels good. And then from here, we're gonna walk our toes nice and slow in towards our hands. As we inhale, we're only gonna halfway lift up for a straight back. Exhale back down to the mat. And then as you inhale, go ahead and lift all the way up, reaching up towards the ceiling. As we exhale, we're going to dive back down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down. And either step or hop back for high plank. From here, slowly, chaturanga down. Inhale up. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and lift that right leg, coming into three-legged dog. You can open that hip, bend that knee, whatever feels good and works. And however is best for you, we're going to bring that right leg through, coming into warrior one. Right leg is out in front, toes facing forward. Arms are up, but our shoulders are relaxed, standing nice and tall and strong. On an exhale, let's fall a little deeper for warrior two. Gaze is just out over your fingertips out in front. If you're comfortable there, stay there. If you would like, you can take it back for reverse warrior. And then windmilling those arms down on either side of your foot. Right leg steps back for high plank. We slowly lower, chaturanga down. Inhale up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take it on the other side. Left leg lifts up for three-legged dog. When you're ready, let's step through. However you need to get that left leg in front, coming up for warrior one. On an exhale, sink a little deeper. Either stay there or take it back for reverse. Not leaning back too far, just enough to kind of counter the position that we're in all day. Windmill those arms down. This time, rather than stepping that left leg back, let's bring the right leg up to meet the left leg. Bending our knees a little, wrapping your hands around your calves, coming into a nice forward fold here. Hugging those legs, whatever feels good. As we inhale, let's stand back up. Arms come up all the way. Reach up nice and tall. As we exhale, our hands relax down by our side. Standing in the front of our mat, our big toes come together. There's some separation between our heels. Closing your eyes, let's come into mountain pose. So maybe you're standing with your palms facing forward, shoulders pulled back, or your hands can be in heart center. Whatever is comfortable for you. Start to slow that breathing again. You can open your eyes. We'll come into tree pose next. So we'll start on the right side, planting our right foot in the center of our mat. Feeling contact with your big toe, your little toe, and your heel on the mat. And whichever variation you're at, so maybe you're just up on your left toes, foot comes to the calf, never putting the weight on our knee, and maybe coming all the way up to our inner thigh. Wherever you're at, hands come to heart center. Remembering that balance is a learned skill. It's not something we're born with. If you fall out of it, just come right back into it. Don't get discouraged. Let's inhale and take it up. As we exhale, our hands come to our hips, and we slowly lower that foot down. Good job. Shake out that foot, roll the ankle. Let's take it on the other side. So planting that left foot, and then wherever you're at, it may be completely different than the other side. That's okay. As we inhale, we grow up. Exhale, hands to our hips, and slowly lower down. Good job. Shake it out on that side. Coming back towards the front of your mat. This time our feet are about shoulder width apart. Toes are facing forward. As we inhale, we reach up. As we exhale, we sit back in a chair pose. Butt goes back as if you're actually in a chair. Don't allow those knees to come forward over the toes. From here, we inhale up a little. Exhale, sit back even deeper. And you can take it into a twist on one side if you'd like. If you choose to twist, make sure your knees remain lined up with each other. One doesn't pop out in front of the other. As we exhale, let's fall forward. Sweeping our hands on the mat, we inhale all the way up. And as we exhale, let's sit back again. Inhale up a little, sit back a little deeper, and go ahead and twist if you choose. As you exhale, fall forward. This time putting as much of a bend as you need in your knees to get your hands down to the ground. We're going to come into gorilla pose. So we flip our hands and tuck them under our toes. Again, as much of a bend as you need. Kind of shifting our weight back and forth as if you're massaging your hands with your feet. Let that head hang heavy. Releasing our hands from underneath our feet. Inhale, we stand all the way back up. Let's exhale back to mountain pose. Closing our eyes and catching our breath. Try to slow that breathing again. Trying to match your exhale to be as long as your inhale. You can open your eyes. So again, stepping up towards the top of our mat, we're going to first step back with our left leg, excuse me, and we're going to come into a low lunge. So step back as far as you need, and then lower down to a low lunge. Making sure that this front right knee is not over the toes. We walk that foot out as much as you need. And you should feel the left hip open up a little bit. Your hands can be here on your hips, on your thigh, down on the ground, whatever feels comfortable for you. As you breathe, breathe into that stretch in the hip. Hands come down to the mat. Keeping that back left leg straight, we're going to bend the right leg and come into pigeon pose. So maybe we bend that off to the side, maybe it's straight back. Listen to your body, however you need to get into it. We're going to start by sitting up nice and tall. Feeling that stretch in the left hip and along the back of the right. You can either stay here or you can come down to your forearms and allow your body weight to fall heavy forwards. Really breathe into this stretch, recognizing that this is a completely foreign position for your body. It's not how you spend every day walking, sitting, sleeping. Sit up, leg back to come into all fours. And then from here, that left leg is going to come forward for that low lunge. So if you have to bring it around, bring it through, whatever you need. The low lunge this time, we're focusing that stretch on that right hip. Hands come back to the mat. Take it into half pigeon on this side, so that foot drops either off to the side or straight back. We start by sitting up nice and tall, recognizing where we feel the stretch, and then go ahead and take it forward if you wish. Sitting back up. We're now going to go into a seated position, so however you need to get there, I kind of shift my weight over onto that left hip and swing my legs up around. Bringing the bottoms of our feet together to come into bound angle. So trying to get those feet in as close as you can, but keeping them out as far as you need. Sitting up nice and tall, and first just allowing gravity to open up your hips. When you're ready, you can kind of hinge forward, round that back. Use those elbows to maybe open up those thighs and hips a little more. With your hands, maybe pulling your feet so that the bottom of your feet are facing up towards the ceiling. Breathe nice and slow and let your body be heavy in this position. Sit up nice and slow. Pushing our feet forward a little and then rolling back into reclined bound angle. So you may need to open up that space a little bit. Again, letting gravity take those legs. And then when you're ready, our knees come back together and our feet are flat on the mat. Walking those feet in as close as you can get them to your body. Our hands relax down by our sides on the mat. Make sure your block is close so that you can grab that. And we're first just going to push up into bridge pose. So we slowly push into the mat with our heels, lifting our butt and our back off the mat. If you want, kind of rolling those shoulders close together, you can grasp your hands underneath, or you can just push them into the mat, whatever feels good. When you're ready, if you choose, you can grab that block, sliding it underneath your lower back, taking a moment to kind of shift back and forth, find a comfortable spot for it. And then when you're ready, go ahead and bring those knees up and feet extend up towards the ceiling. Allow yourself to get comfortable in this inversion here. When you're ready, we can bend the knees. Bring those feet back down towards the mat. Press into the mat a little bit so that we can slide that block out from underneath our back. Slowly bring your back down to the mat. Our knees tuck in and we hug them into our chest. From here, you can rock back and forth, side to side, maybe do little circles on your lower back. And then let's come into happy baby. So we grab either the inside of our calves, our ankles, if you're able to grab your feet. Letting your body be heavy here. Feeling those hips continue to open. Release your grip on the left leg, bringing it down towards the mat. Our right leg, we're going to bend and tuck into our chest. And then we're going to take that right knee and roll it over towards the left side of our body, coming into a supine twist. Our arms are extended out to the side or up in goalpost, and our gaze is over our right shoulder. Bringing both of your knees back into your chest. Extending the right leg out, keeping that left knee tucked in. And then taking it over to the right side. Arms extend either out to the side or up in the goalpost. And our gaze is out over the left side of the body. Both knees tuck back in. One last time, hug them nice and tight. And then you can extend them out, feet all the way to the end of your mat as you prepare for Shavasana.